Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are continuing with our series on meaning and context. Utterances, competences versus performance. You know, all the fun stuff we love to suffer through together. But today we are starting differently because this video does not work. And you will see it. Well, this LGBTQ plus series presents us the following illocutionary acts better than the previous series, as the girl does not provide an intention when she says because she is innocent, even though there was a pre-locutionary act.
Exactly. Today's topic is speech acts, and we're also looking at the difference between metonymy and metaphor.
So get ready, because this video is actually well explained, not like the other one.
A speech act is basically something you do with language, not just something you say.
Yeah, it's for one example, like when you say, I promise I'll bring you the book tomorrow. That sentence is the act of promising.
Or when you say, could you close the window? You're not literally asking if they come. You are making a request.
Well, now let's look at the hairstopper clip we analyzed from the episode 7.
You just saw the perfect opportunity to make someone feel miserable and humiliated, as usual.
I'm sure he can deal with it. Well, he's probably used to it by now. Aw, you're getting so angry. You can't help wanting to protect him, can you? Because he's a pathetic little fat.
Episode 7.
For example, when Harry says, oh, you are getting so angry, his illocutionary intention isn't innocent. He's saying it to provoke me.
And the perlocutionary effect is obvious. Nick does get angrier, so he didn't just say something. He actually triggered an emotional reaction.
Well, a representative is when someone expresses a belief or makes a statement about reality. For example, here's one from the clip.
He doesn't exactly fit in with us, does he? Can't.
Well, he's presenting his personal judgment about Charlie as if it were a fact. He's not asking for anything, he's asserting an opinion.
A directive tells someone to do something. We have a very clear one.
Being homophobic.
Oh, just shut up, Harry!
This is a direct command. The speaker expects immediate action. He wants Harry to stop talking right now.
Expressive show emotions, attitudes, apologize, criticisms. Here's a strong expressive from the clip.
Harry, you made him so uncomfortable with your gay question.
The speaker is expressing disapproval and frustration with Harry. It's not a neutral description, it's an emotional reaction.
Well, a declarative is when saying something changed reality. So there are none in the clip, so we explain the type with a common example. And our example is, you're officially part of the club. Well, the speaker usually is someone with authority, change the person's status just by saying it.
A commensive is when someone comments to a future action. Not in the clip, but we use another example from the series context. I will look out for him. Nick talking about Charlie. Here, Nick is promising to project Charlie. He commits himself to it.
Metonymy is when you refer to something using a word that is closely related to it. It's not poetic, it's practical. An example of this is the school needs to do something about this. Here, the school means the school administration, not the building.
Well, a metaphor is symbolic. You can compare one thing to another to give meaning. For example, he's drowning in guilt. Well, obviously, he's not literally drowning. It's a figurative way to describe intense emotions.
Let's analyze this line from the set. So, is metonymy or metaphor?
I think it's metonymy.
Or maybe metaphor?
It's metonymy.
Well, here the color stands in for the emotional impact it has on the character. So the color is not literally reaching out. It represents the strong internal reaction it causes, using a physical detail to express the emotion associated. It makes this line metonymy.
Yeah.
Well, let's take another line created by us of Nick, inspired by the emotional tone of her stopper. And the line is, "It feels like there's a storm inside him." So, what do you think? Metonymy or metaphor?
I don't know.
Metaphor.
That's right. There is no literal storm happening inside him. A storm is used to compare his emotional turmoil to violent weather. It expresses intensity and chaos, which makes it a metaphor. Okay, now we pass to another line that is inspired in Nick and Charlie's relationship. So this is the line. Charlie is Nick's safe place. What do you think? Is a metonymy or metaphor?
Metaphor?
Metaphor.
Exactly. Why?
Charlie is not literally a place. The line compares him to a safe space, meaning Nick feels projected and understood with him. It uses special images to express emotional comfort, which makes it a metaphor.
Well, with the idioms, we take a British context of Hairstopper because in the series it's not directly exposed or shown.
Well, for example, the idiom number one, he's taking the piss. So this idiom doesn't appear in the show, but it fits the British context because it describes Harry's behavior perfectly, mocking Charlie just to provoke him.
And the second example that was below the belt. Not say directly is the series, but it matches the essence tone. It describes a cruel or unfair comment, like the things Harry says to hurt Charlie.
And that's it for today.
Well, hopefully now everything's way clearer than in the video that didn't work.
And if we can pass the semester, you can.
Bye!